they're going to have a Dan Campbell situation where I think Mike Vrabel is going to flip.
Throws the ball 50 times a game. You know who threw the ball 50 times a game and has more youth in his arm? Sam Howell. Give him a chance.
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Come on, Ducks!
And a fucking hot dog that's been sitting there for 8 or 9 innings waiting for you to finally get to that dog. Nothing.
It looks like a Vads that just gave birth to octuplets and fucking a baseball came sliding down. That seems to be good, but like.
Yeah, so do all the Saints fans, but
Yeah,
that's
true.
not really how it
I'm here
works.
to be like, I'm here to give my goddamn
If the
number
Knicks
2.
win in 7, it's because the Pistons got hosed on some stupid call. I know it. I already know it.
It's an inflammation around his pelvic region.
Yes.
So is he's done having sex the rest of his life too then.
They got it. I hate to say it, but Andre's got it.
Kidding me?
The
That's his idea, 100%. That's his idea. Those other two guys are looking at him like, what the fuck?
What the hell is going on, people? That was a good smack. My hand is in so much pain right now. Oh my goodness. We are back. It is Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. It is a Wednesday evening. The playoffs are here, baby. You know what that means? Sorry, I just have picks scrolling on the bottom of the screen. That's for later. That's a little teaser. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you didn't. We got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, sprinkle of MLB, sprinkle of draft talk, sprinkle of picks. But you know what? Here's the main thing. You got another 3-man booth. Tyler's out there golfing, but you got the villain. You got me. You got Mick Dill Lee. You got Donnie, the big fettuccine. And then you have the Wanderer, a.k.a. Jack. See? It's good Tyler's not here because his shit doesn't end in an E.
Go, boys. Come on.
I fucked it all up. All right. Playoffs are here. I know everybody's excited. There's some good things to talk about. There's some bad things to talk about. We have not officially even gotten our picks for the NHL because we said we were going to wait till this week. So we're going to go right into that immediately and kick things off with the NHL playoffs round number 1. Now, it has officially started. So like we kind of did last year, we did the same thing where you're going into the picks where a couple series are 1-0 or 1-1.
Some of them are 2-0 already. So.
Exactly. So, you can do what you want, but we did it last year. We did it this year. Why do we do it like that? We don't cover NHL week by week like we do some other sports. So that's just kind of the way that it rolls.
Which is crazy considering every single one of us played hockey in our lives. But
Crazy. Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
besides the point.
It's not that crazy.
That's pretty crazy in my eyes.
It's on paper crazy. If you watch week by week, it's not.
Starting next hockey season, I'll take over the Luke's of the duties of the old guy, and I'll try and pick up the NHL spot.
There's only one rule. When it comes to picks, you can't pick your favorite teams.
That's fine.
Constant.
I trust
I can do that
more than I trusted he who will not be named. But let's get to it.
Let's go.
Number 1, aka series number 1. The Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Ottawa Senators. And like Jake said, this is one of those situations where there's already a 2-0 lead for the Carolina Hurricanes. They won 2-0 in game 1. They won 3-2 in double overtime and a thriller in game number 2. But without further ado, the 1 seed Hurricanes, the second wild card team, the Ottawa Senators. You probably would have made these picks if it wasn't 2-0 anyway.
Yeah, let's be honest. This was one of those series where regardless of what the score is now in the series, you're probably picking the Hurricanes.
Right.
Ottawa had a strong end of the season. It got them into the wild card spot. But the Hurricanes have, for the last probably 5 or 6 seasons, been a top team in the East. Now, they've never had that finishing aspect to their team where they can go far with it, but they're one of those better teams. So you probably would have picked them to win the series anyway.
Sweep
or
is Ottawa getting a game, I guess is my question.
It's going back to Ottawa. So I think Ottawa steals 1 at least. I'm going to say a 4-1 series win for Hurricanes here.
All right,
that's
so
what I'm going to go.
Carolina in 5. Jesse.
Safe pick is Carolina in 5.
Is that your pick, though?
Carolina ain't lost the game, right? Aren't they up 2-0?
They're up 2-0, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I want some
Jesse's
fun.
taking them in 5. I am going to be the guy who plays the. I've been a
I
Carolina.
know you're a Hurricane guy, Dylan.
fan.
I know you
But
like.
listen. I've also watched the Hurricanes in the playoffs the last 2 years. And Jesse, when I say this, I know you're immediately gonna know where I'm going with this. You know what they fucking suck at? Winning home games for some reason.
I mean, I could have been included in that too, but it's fine.
So I can't immediately just say they're gonna go to Ottawa and things are gonna be good. I am going to have Carolina winning in 6 just because they like to play with their food and it pisses me off.
That's respectable. No, that's respectable.
I will take them in.
Look, I'm a firm believer that teams that are at home are going to play better. Whether they win or not is up for debate, but they're going to play better. So
100%.
I expect Ottawa to at least steal a game here. So I'm giving them the benefit of it.
Next series, it is the same situation where we have a team already up 2-0. It is the Flyers and the Penguins. Flyers won game 1 3-2, game 2 3-0, and they have a 2-0 lead over Pittsburgh. Jake, we'll go back to you.
This one excites me. You know, the Battle of Pennsylvania here. You got in-state
the Wednesday night rivalry game of the week.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you got an in-state rivalry going on here. And the team that squeaked into a wild card is the one winning. They're up 2-0 right now, which if I were to have picked before any of this started, I would have never told you in a million years Philly's up 2-0. Now, that being said, I don't think they win this series. Give me
that
Pittsburgh.
Means you're going
Give me Pittsburgh in 7. You have a star-studded veteran Pittsburgh team over there who they have 12 guys who have been this far in the playoffs before, and give me Pittsburgh. They can dog this out. I believe in it. This is my crazy pick in these playoffs as of right now. This is the outside variable that I didn't expect to happen, and this is what I think will happen. I think Pittsburgh can pull this out. I truly do.
Jesse.
2-0.
Yep.
2-1.
Yep.
2-2.
3-2.
4-2.
And that would be?
Philly.
Okay. That's honestly my sentiment. I agree. I have that. I don't know if it's exactly that,
I understand.
But yeah, I have Philly.
Pittsburgh dropped 2 straight at home, so now they got to go across state into Philly.
And like you said,
to steal 2 games.
You agree this is your off the board?
Yeah, this is my off the rails NHL pick here. I just think Pittsburgh is too deep. They have players 100%. On this team who have been in this position before or something similar.
I'm more with Jesse's side where I think they're on their way out. No shade.
I don't blame you.
Sport, but Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin's combined.
Crosby and Malkin are both like 37, 38. You have Carlson who's 35.
Like
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I get what you're saying. I do. I see your guys' point of view 100%.
All right, let's go to the next series where sadly, once again, we're at a 2-0 situation. I don't make the rules, people. I just
get them out of the way early. Screw it. We'll save the good series for last.
Buffalo and we have a 1-1 series. Beautiful. Yeah. Here we go. We got the Sabres who won 4-3 game 1. We got the Bruins who won 4-2 game 2. We got a 1-1 series between the 1 seed Buffalo and the wild card Boston. This is just crazy. If you were to look at last year, like the middle of the year, I said next year, we're going to get Buffalo as a 1 seed taking on the wild card Boston. You'd be like, you sure that shit isn't flipped? I'd be like, no. You wouldn't fucking believe me. So just kind of crazy to think about, but yes.
Yeah, it'd definitely be backwards if you would have asked me this question last year, 100%.
100%. We got a 1-1 series, so we'll kick it back with you, Donnie.
All right. Yeah. This is going to be my first Game 7 series.
You just took Pittsburgh in 7.
Oh, you're right. I did. All right. Second Game 7 series.
Yes. I was saying, that's why Jesse perked up, too.
Sorry. Yeah. My apologies. My bad. Short-term memory.
You're good.
Yeah, no. Give me this in 7 as well.
And
give me Buffalo.
Ooh.
Look, Buffalo, you don't get a 1 seed for no reason. And I'll reiterate this when it comes to the NBA. You don't get a 1 seed for no reason. The regular season matters, whether you want to believe it or not. It does. You have to play well enough to get somewhere. And the higher you rank, the better your chances are come playoff time. So seeing Buffalo as a 1 seed come these playoffs against Boston, granted, Boston's just like I said, a playoff grizzled team where they've been there. That franchise has seen it all. Buffalo has won their first playoff game in 15 years this season. So that being said, I feel like I'm still taking an underdog side, even though they're a 1 seed.
Buffalo has done, and I'm speaking for Tyler because I've heard him say this to me before, and if he was here, he would say this. Buffalo has done in the last couple of years what we have hoped the Red Wings would do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have built a roster that can withstand the regular season and then continue to put up the same amount of effort and points in the postseason. They've proven that. They had that comeback win in game 1.
But you still think that Boston is gritty enough to where they'll force it?
They're a playoff grizzled team.
Yeah.
Like I said, yeah, they are good enough to where they can push this to 7, and Buffalo's young enough and new to the playoffs, in my opinion, to where 7 games seems reasonable, and I'm going to take it to that length, and I'm going to take Buffalo in 7. But I feel like this is going to be a series where home teams prevail.
Yeah. Jesse.
Buffalo in 6.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and act like I want this to happen, but there's going to be a series that pisses me off. And I really don't
think it's going to be this.
And you know what's crazy? I don't see it being Tampa Bay. I see it being Boston. Because this is the first year Boston's ever been in the playoffs where I have no reason to think Boston's a threat. Every year, they come in as a contender the last couple years, and they shit the bed. This year, they've kind of low-key slid in, getting hot the second half of the season. I'm taking Boston in 6, not because I want to, but because I just think something's going to make me angry, and I'm betting on this. I'm rooting for Buffalo, though. But
you don't expect Arvidsson to score 2 goals in Boston, for Boston in game 2. I mean, I've never heard that man. I've never heard of him. No idea who Arvidsson is. So, I mean, yeah, but they're gritty. I mean, that's a team that can pull it out. So,
yeah.
Jesse, what do you got?
No, Jesse already said he's got Buffalo in 6.
Oh, that's right, dog.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Slow brain.
We'll move it along. I just mentioned them. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Canadiens won game 1 in overtime, 4-3. Lightning won game 2 in overtime, 3-2. We got a 1-1 series. Both games have been in overtime. We're going to switch it around just for shits and giggles. Jesse.
Here.
Who you got?
I didn't hear the series.
Jake, we'll go to you first. And then Jesse can piggyback.
Tampa and Montreal. What? This was our Eastern Conference Finals in 2020, 2021, whatever it was.
This was our Stanley Cup in that.
Was it really? Is that what it was?
That was when Kelly
okay, that's right. They mixed up all the divisions and shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is our Stanley Cup a couple years ago.
These two teams, every time they collide come playoff time, feel like a perfect combo. I mean, it's just a series that you're going to want to watch.
Like I said, both teams so far have gone to
overtime. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, and the Canadians are the lesser team here, right? They're the wild card team. It's Tampa is the higher seed. It's a 2-3. Yeah.
That doesn't make them a wild card team.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a 1.
There's 2. Yeah,
it'd be a 1-4. Regardless.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. I got this. Tampa and 6. I'm gonna pick. I don't want it to be that way, but I don't know. Montreal always seems to fall short come this time of year, and Tampa's been here before, done that. So.
All right. Dylan has not picked a 7 game yet. I have Canadians losing in 7. I have been on this podcast for a couple of years, and Jesse can contest to this. There was nothing that makes me happier than watching Tampa Bay lose, especially in the first round. But I've also been here enough to where I've played the fade game in the first round or second round and just look like a fool. I'm going to take Tampa in 7.
Montreal in 7.
God, I hope
Let's
you're
go,
right, Jesse. I will
Jesse.
be rooting
Hell
for you.
yeah.
We will both be rooting for you, just so you know, even though we're on the other side.
Like I said last pod, I'm trying to do better and not picking with my heart and thinking with my brain. So
I love it, honestly. Let's get to the Vezina Trophy winner. So you know they're not going to win it all, but we'll see how far they go. The 1 seed in the Western Conference, the Colorado Avalanche, taking on the second wildcard team that just squeaked in, the Los Angeles Kings. This series is currently at a 2-0 for the Vezina Cup winners, 2-1 in both games, one of them going to overtime. I will start. I don't like them. They're not winning at all. Avalanche in 4.
Yeah, I think Avalanche sweep.
Okay.
are we gonna ride? I'm gonna ride the tide here, and I'm gonna do an Avalanche sleep as well because God, the Kings don't deserve to be here, and the Avalanche have proved that
Which is the best
team
team.
in the NHL all regular season.
Damn, man. You hate to see it, but at the end of the day, it's not that shocking.
LA, just keep rooting for the Lakers. That's your best chance, okay?
We'll talk about them. Trust me, your boy's got some great thoughts about them.
Eric, stay tuned.
Yeah, you better not leave, you son of a bitch. Stay here. Series technically number 6, the second one in the Western Conference. We got the number 2 seed, the Dallas Stars, taking on a friend of the podcast, Zachary Fuller's Minnesota Wild. Now, we have clowned on Fuller for the last couple of years, actually forever, that Minnesota is notorious for doing one thing and doing one thing only. That's playing good regular season hockey and absolutely terrible postseason hockey. But they are in a 1-1 series. They have a chance. Jake, will they pull it off?
I think they do.
Okay.
Minnesota, I feel like, has always been Dallas's kryptonite. The Stars were Minnesota. Now Minnesota plays the Stars. It's just perfect poetry in this aspect. Minnesota is going to win this series in 6.
Lovely. Fuller's going to love that.
It's the one time I'll agree with Fuller. I usually, like we said, we crap on him all year about him being a Minnesota guy.
Jesse, because I've been on this podcast before, I already know what you're going to say, but entertain the people.
I'll bring them into the past.
Flash me back, Jesse. I haven't been here the whole time. Give me a taste.
Ovechkin was on the cover of this NHL. Oh, my God. I want to say it was like 2008, 13.
That sounds right.
Something like that. One of those.
8 or 13.
Right.
That's a 5.
Hey, he had a lot of good years, all right? He had more than one cover.
He has the most goals ever. I mean, shit.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And this was just when the boy was first playing Chal, and he was like, what team do I want? And I saw Parise, and I saw Gronlund, and I was like, I don't know what it is about these Wilds, but let's get mucky. So when the boys are in the playoffs, I will support them. But regular season, I will always say fuck them. But they're winning in 6.
Amen. Yeah.
Jesse and Jake both taking the Wild in 6. I am taking Dallas in 6.
I hate
it is
you.
Nothing against Fuller. He knows I love him to death. I take a bullet for that man. But
He's lying. He wouldn't take a bullet for him.
I would.
I think he's lying
But
too.
Skin and bones.
2 things in the playoffs I've seen to be true. The last couple of years, maybe things change. That's what you guys have. Dallas is at least a shoo-in for the conference finals for whatever fucking reason. A lot of it is the honor.
Wouldn't say a shoe-in, but yeah, they have pretty good chances.
Good shot, yes.
Yeah.
And Minnesota normally chokes. So I have Minnesota going up 2-1 and then losing 3 in a row. So,
damn.
Yeah,
Screw you.
I don't want to, but here we go. All right. Speaking of favorite teams, let's talk about Donnie's. The Vegas Golden Knights take
outside of Detroit, they're my favorite team. Let's get that straight.
I know, but because they're not in
the
playoffs,
people don't. I don't want them to get
they're
confused.
not in the playoffs, this is Jake's favorite.
Yeah, this is my top dog here.
Vegas Golden Knights versus Utah. Vegas won game 1 4-2, but Utah, in their first year of being a team, won their first playoff game and their second game 3-2. So we have another 1-1 series. Let's just kick it off with Jake because we all know who he's picking. It's just how many games will they win in?
This is one that weirds me out because as much as I know this Utah team, because they're basically the same team as they're basically Arizona.
No, they are Arizona.
Exactly. So, but Arizona doesn't make the playoffs off, which means as Utah don't make, it's their first year. So sure, they make it extremely often.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but even though they're not in Arizona anymore, they should have said, damn it, we're running our first playoff game at Mullet Arena. For all the diehards the last 2 years that went in that little college stadium, and it would have been electric. Sorry, that's just me. Continue.
But if the West is the West,
so you know.
What's up, idiot?
All right,
as much as I want to just like pick Golden State in 5, I
Hey.
Shut up.
What a pull.
The Golden Knights in 5. Sorry.
What? Did you say that again?
No, I'm gonna say the Golden Knights in 5.
One more time.
The Golden Knights.
It doesn't matter what you say because motherfucking Minutes are winning in 6.
No.
Jake, you're not gonna like what I have to say.
Give me the Knights in 7.
Okay, so let's cross out 5.
I don't have high hopes. Well, before I got cut off by Jesse, what I was going to say is the Western Conference is pretty weak outside of Colorado. So as much as I expect the Knights to win this series, I don't expect them to go far. So I expect this to be a close series. So I'm going to say give me the Knights in 7. But I don't expect the Knights to go far in the playoffs.
All right.
So.
Do you remember Vegas when they first came on the scene?
How could I forget?
And they came to the playoffs immediately, and everyone was like, what the fuck? And then the second year, they won the cup, and it was insane, right?
Yep. No, it wasn't the second year, but yeah.
Third year, sorry.
It was like their 5th year.
They went to the conference finals. You're right. Vegas, I see having a passing of the torch moment to the new expansion team here.
But it's not an expansion team.
Technically
not. They just moved.
They're technically a new organization. Statistically, they just had their first playoff win in the history of their franchise. Utah has never had a hockey team. We know it's Arizona. But technically, it's a new
fine. Technically, it's a new organization.
Right.
At the same time, it's the same team that we've seen for the last 7 years, and we know they have promise. They've shown those peaks throughout those years.
Utah,
it hasn't been much, but they've shown those peaks.
7.
You sound like a Houston Oiler fan.
Yeah, I'm taking Utah in 7.
Goddamn right, Jesse. Goddamn right. You know what? I'm going to feed into that. You're right.
And I have Utah. So at least we both have them both going to 7 games, Jake. So there you go.
All right. Well, if this goes 7 games, Dylan, just know we're going to have a watch party. All right.
You already know how that operates. Oilers versus the Ducks.
Oilers
are sitting at a 1-0 series. Only one game's been played. Game 2 is tonight at 9:30, but the Oilers are up 1-0.
Yeah, this is Jesse said. Jesse, what did you say? Go ahead and say it again.
Also, Oilers, this is the last series. By the way.
Oilers in 5. Nothing else. That's all you got.
No.
All right, I just made double check and make sure.
Then he waddled away, waddle.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. The fact that you're giving the Ducks a game is generous. I have the Oilers in 4. I know halfway through the year we talked about the Oilers for a second, and I said the one thing that they have this year that they haven't really ever had in the playoffs is goaltending. That matters. I'm taking the Oilers in 4.
The Oilers did make a slight upgrade in their goaltending this year. Slight. At the ever so slightest upgrade.
As a team that would have to score 6 goals a game to win a playoff series, that matters, Jake.
That being said, I'm going to side on Jesse's end of this one. I'm going to give the Ducks 1 game, and I'm going to say the Oilers win in 5.
But we do all have the Oilers at least winning this series in no less than 6 games, which means that's a sweep right there, baby boy. All right. That's the NHL playoffs. That's the NHL playoff series. And while we're on the topic of playoffs, We have another playoff situation happening. Let's get to basketball. God dang it.
Another turnover for Utah. Edwards gets it back and threw it down. It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger? They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Very good defense. Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, Cole,
Alrighty, let's get to it. The NBA playoffs are here. Last podcast, if you have not checked that out, you can go check it out on all of our social platforms to see what our picks are. And I have them obviously all right in front of us if you forgot. Now, let's kick things off with the first series we have to talk about, which is a series that is only a 1-0 series. But I know that my man Jake has been foaming at the mouth for 26 minutes to talk about him. The Detroit Pistons, who play in 15 minutes against the Orlando Magic. They are 8.5-point favorites in this game at home. But game number one, it was Cade and no one else really hitting shit. So,
Yeah.
Jake, your thoughts
just
on the series so far?
So far, my thoughts on the series. Orlando came out to play. Detroit did not. We had Cade show up, and that's usually a problem. When Cade's the only one scoring, rebounding, when he's the only one doing anything, that's where we have an issue. What needs to change for this for the game happening in 15 minutes, 13 minutes, from what Dylan said. Duren needs to show up. Defense needs to happen. You got to play defense. Orlando bullied you inside. You can't let that happen again. Secondly, you got to hit those three. Tobias went 1 for 7. Duncan, I think, went 2 for 8 or 1 for 8 or something.
3 for 6.
3 for 6. Okay, my apologies. That's better than 50%. It's not horrible.
You're thinking of Dennis Jenkins.
That's what you're correct.
1 for 6.
Yes. I mean, people who are coming in to support need to help out. So, as much as I want to the Pistons did not show up to play game one. Orlando did. Do I think that's going to be the case tonight? No.
Now, Jake, because we did not, and there's only like 1 or 2 series that we have this for, because we did not have the official matchup last podcast because the plan wasn't complete. What is your prediction for who winning and how many games in the series? We know it's 1-0 Magic, but yeah.
Considering that Orlando is not an 8 seed, they're not. This team is way better than what their seed says. And, I'm going to say this goes 7 games. I'm going to pick Detroit in 7. This is a second-round matchup happening in round 1 because of injuries to Orlando.
Jesse, your thoughts on, like Jake said, what the Pistons need to do in game 2 and your prediction for the series.
Okay, here's my thing. The rest of this series depends on how well the shooters on the team are going to shoot. Because all right. I don't know if Duren's got it in him, but he's going to have to find that Dwight Howard level, Shaquille O'Neal level where it's I dominate the paint. Because that's the only way they're going to let you're going to get anything. You have to be trying to force it down. We watched you in the first aggressively dunk over Wagner. Attack with that same intensity all game. You cannot care about getting hacked, slashed, none of it. You have to go with aggression or make your own shots. Because if you think you're going to get this max contract, you got to play like a max contract player. And everybody who's on max contracts can get their own shot off.
Bingo.
You can't shoot. And if you can't shoot, you have to be able to get your own buckets and get to the free throw line somehow.
You cannot rely
on
Cade getting you the ball. Yeah, you cannot rely on Cade getting you the ball to be the reason why you get your bucket.
And if Tobias Harris has to make his shots.
Yes.
Like shooters. Tobias Harris was supposed to be gone. He was supposed to be sent away for someone who could actually put up points.
Not Kevin Herter. What are we doing?
If you wanted a veteran, if you wanted an uncle, you want to know what uncle you should have went and got out? Is an Uncle DeRozan. Because let me tell you, that mid-range player You don't know ball, Jake. That's okay. That's okay that you don't know ball because if you have
I
somebody
wouldn't
like
go that far, but
No,
it's not where my thought process was.
I was going to take another part.
We were on different
This motherfucker's
wavelengths.
cooking right now.
Don't say I don't know ball. That's messed up.
Tenfold.
But then we were on different wavelengths.
No,
there,
I'm
okay?
with you. If
I gotta
want
shoot
that
you with the
tongue-
foot like
We
that.
were on different wavelengths.
you
That's all I'm
wanted
gonna
that
say.
tongue.
I'm not saying we're not on the same page, but we're on different wavelengths.
The only person that ever stopped DeRozan's name was LeBron James.
I agree. And you would never see him, till the fucking final.
He can
He's in a
give
different
you-
conference.
There's a couple people I thought we should have cut out and get,
Spread
but
the floor. That would have been a
DeRozan was not one of them.
You would, Jake. Here's my thing, though. You would feel much better if DeRozan was on our team right now, based off of how Game 1
I'm
went.
not saying
And
that's not a
then
bad
Kevin
pickup.
Huerter.
I'm not saying it's a bad pickup. I was on a different level. I wasn't thinking DeRozan. That's all I
So,
was saying.
Jesse, I fucking honestly agree with everything you just said. Tenfold. With that being said, what's your?
I was
prediction?
thinking like spacing wise. I was thinking more
Yeah,
like
he's faces.
I was thinking more like McCollum. You know, I don't know. I was
Jesse,
thinking
do you
CJ
have-
McCollum.
They wasn't letting him go. 6 Pistons.
6. Oh, I was gonna say, do you have them going 6 or 7? That was gonna be my next question.
I wish I could tell you 5.
Okay. I am also riding with you. It's very similar thoughts. Literally, I don't think there's anything left to say because I echo 100% what you just said. I am taking the Pistons in 6.
One more
Go
thing.
ahead.
Shorten the lineup. I only want to see 9 people out there. I don't want to see 11. It's
Also,
9.
if Duncan Robinson is not performing, take him out of the game. If he's not hitting his threes, take him out of the game.
I was gonna say I don't want to
Scared.
I don't want to shorten this up too much. You know, this is our hometown team we're talking about here. Okay.
Yeah, go. That's why I said go ahead.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
only at a half hour.
Feeding off what Jesse was saying earlier when I wanted to jump in, Duran. I mean, the man took 4 shots in game 1. He had what, like 4? He had 4 points, right?
No, he had 8.
Okay, so he made 4 shots on what? Like
I think he got to the line once.
couple free throws. Okay.
Made 2.
People's problem wasn't.
I mean, as I've been hearing all day when it comes to cross like 97-1 or whatever. I mean, Jalen Duran has to show up tonight. He has to. I mean,
No, but
when
Jake, listen to what I'm
he's
saying.
an all-star player this year, you have to show up tonight. I'm not asking for 20 and 20 or 20 and 10. I just
No,
Put
we
more
do
than-
want
but
20
Jake,
and 11.
listen.
I
Jake,
do
listen.
want that, yes, but I'm not gonna like beg for it. I mean, I just do more. Anything, quite
People's
literally
problem
anything.
with
Don't be
Duran-
bullied in the paint by Wendell Carter. Are you kidding?
People's problem with Duran game 1, I don't think was his performance. Okay, maybe it was, but it was.
It
more
was
so the
totally
fact-
was.
It was
God,
more so the fact that he wasn't being utilized at all.
Because they didn't know.
He couldn't. They shut him
Because
down. Look,
the
I'm not
Magic-
gonna discredit
wait,
Orlando.
wait,
Orlando
let
did
me-
a
let me-
great job
Thank
at
you. That
shutting
was the
down
point
on
I
the
was gonna
inside
make, 'cause
paint.
Orlando clogged the paint.
They did. They did an amazing job at it. So I'm not gonna discredit them on that aspect.
No, they didn't.
But Duran's got to show
No,
that.
yes, they did.
No, they didn't. Our
They
players
fucking
were just
did.
no. We played like shit. I'm
No,
not.
but
They,
listen, Jesse.
But they
No,
played
no, no,
good.
listen,
It's a
Jesse.
combo of
Clogged
both.
the paint.
Orlando played great. We played
you
like
know how
ass.
many
No,
players
Jake,
when you
please.
clog the paint,
and then we
are
got the open
still
shots.
able. Fuck the
We
open
missed
shots.
them.
Fuck the open shots. You know how many
Not fuck
athletes
the open shots. We didn't make any of them.
even
That
with,
matters.
but what I'm saying, we're talking about Duran. We're saying the good defense. What I'm saying is Duran should not be shut down by a packed up paint. You have to move through, get to the line.
Well, he's not Shaquille O'Neal. What do you want?
No
to
one's
do?
asking you to be Shaq.
Well, you know,
Be
you
Rudy
know,
Gobert. Be Rudy Gobert.
You're
Give me
right.
both.
I'm with you. I'm actually now with you. I
Like-
see what you were seeing. I'm with it.
But look.
Fuck. Who cares?
What do you think? I mean, like, you saw nothing. Like, Sir Thompson barely played in the second half. Your
he can't
best
shoot.
defensive
He can't
player
shoot.
barely
They
touched
had
the
to let
court.
Duncan Robinson get his minutes in.
No, he can't shoot.
It
They're
doesn't
playing Dennis
matter.
Jenkins.
That's your best defensive player. Look at Dennis Rodman.
Look what happened.
Look at Ben Wallace. They didn't score worth a
day and
damn,
age.
but their defense mattered.
Jake. Look at this day and age. If I put Duran and Thompson out there at the same time, I have no shooter.
Look at that day and age. I was just talking. You have Michael Jordan. You have LeBron James, Ben Wall. I mean, like, those are players that
Ben
don't
Wallace
equal the
was a
same,
6
but they mattered
seven
more.
man playing like he was 6'11".
You have arguably the second best defensive player in the NBA on your
Third.
roster.
Third.
Okay, whatever your opinion is, that's fine.
Not an opinion, it's a fact.
That's okay.
He's third.
Whatever you look at it as.
But being a home hopper, he's
What I
third.
said second. I didn't say he was the best defensive player.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I gave him some. He was the best, second best. Okay, when you have a guy he's your best defensive player. He led the league in steals per game, and then he just don't get the minutes in the second half. I mean, that's on JB. JB made a bad choice, and that's what happened.
Because you have to play dangerous. If you're going to beat a team like
Adjust
this,
this game.
you can. Maybe I'm
wrong.
But Tobias Harris is too soft to play in the playoffs.
Oh, 100%. He can't be. No, that was the whole point of us trying to trade him mid-season. The point was trying to get him off the team so that way you don't got to worry about it come playoff time. That was the pin. And he's worth it enough to where you can get somebody out of him if he's in a package deal. You know what I mean?
Might as well run Duran, Duncan, Reed, Thompson, Cade.
You just don't put Tobias on Banchero. You either put Paul Reed or you put Thompson on Banchero, and you work around the rest of it that way.
Thompson has to go on Wagner. Thompson has to go on Wagner because Wagner.
Then you put Paul Reed in. You put Paul Reed on Banchero.
He's getting cooked.
We'll see what happens, man.
I don't think so. I think Paul Reed's more mobile. I think Paul Reed's got the length to him.
Very shortly, but I didn't want
to. Yeah, the game will be on before we're done with this.
We have spent 10 minutes on it. I did want to at least try to hit the other series. So
it's okay. Sorry, my apologies.
No, I'm not mad at you. I just wanted to make sure because I knew this conversation could have went another 20 minutes.
It could have.
All right. The 76ers and Boston, the other series, like I said, because of the play-in, we weren't 100% able to get the picks in. We have a 1-1 series. Game number 1, Jalen and Jaden had 25 points apiece for Boston. Game number 2, 76ers came back, 30 points from VJ, 29 from Maxey. 1-1 series, going into game 3. What's your prediction for the series?
What series? I apologize. I was
reading. The 76ers in Boston in a 1-1 series. What is your prediction?
You know what? Why not? Fuck Boston. 76ers in 7. Heart crushing in Boston. Kills them right in front of the families. Everybody goes home. No plane needed. The next team moves on. I'd love to see it. Love to see it.
I'd love to see it too, but guess what? Playoff experience matters, and Boston's been here, done that. Like I said earlier in the NHL side, give me Boston in 6.
VJ Edgecombe.
Look,
9 years on a generator. He doesn't care about playoff experience. He wants to ball. Tyrese Maxey
don't matter.
Definitely don't care.
Does not matter.
He wants the ball.
You can give them Embiid back, and it wouldn't matter.
Stop it. Hold on. Because you know the big men in Boston are very shaky. They are very
You could
That's
give them
my problem right now, Jesse.
You could give them Embiid back, and it wouldn't matter.
I have this game going 7. I am so 50-50 on how I have game 7 playing out, and I've been thinking about it for the last 70 seconds since we've talked about this series. I have it going 7. They're in Boston. Does VJ and Maxey and Paul George and Kelly Oubre, those two make me worried, get it done over Jaden, Jalen, and who am I relying on for Boston?
Derek White.
White, Tatum, Brown.
Vooch is on the bench. He only got fucking 3 points on 17 minutes. Give me 76
They didn't.
7, Jesse. I'm
That's
aboard.
crazy.
And Joel Embiid could return at any point.
You got Sam Howell.
Like I said, it's not gonna matter. You can give them Joel Embiid, and it's not gonna make a difference.
Why?
You're forgetting that Nehemiah's Quetta is in the paint, so we
Hold
gotta
on.
be nervous.
Hold on, Dylan. Why could they get Joel back and it not change this series? What makes you believe that?
Blasphemy.
Boston has played the Sixers with an entire healthy roster.
But they had better big men on that team when they had them.
It's not going to make a difference. Embiid is not him. He's not going to make it that much.
You don't know how hard you're making it for me to pull that trigger again. You don't know how hard you're making it for me to say what
Not
you
going
don't
to make
know.
a difference.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Boston,
We'll talk
Boston
about
in
it too.
6.
You know
This
what?
6
Fine.
doesn't matter if Embiid comes back or not. Boston in 6.
Clip. Hey. Timestamp.
Go ahead, clip
40
it. Go
minutes,
ahead.
10
Do
seconds.
what you want with it. I
Beautiful.
can't wait till I'm right.
Can't wait till you're.
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
not. Number 3
If
seed
Philly
New York
goes
Knicks.
up 2-1, it's bad.
Number 3 seed New York Knicks. Number 6 seed Hawks. It's a 1-1 series. Obviously, we already gave our predictions on this. Does anyone have any thoughts on how the series has gone so far?
If
I wasn't expecting the Hawks to win game 2. I'll tell you that much.
If Brunson shot the same shot Bridges shot, it'd be 2-0.
Okay.
I truly believe that.
Yeah.
But I
Next
still got
series.
Hawks in 6.
Next series, Cavaliers and the Raptors. We have 2 people on Toronto in 6. We got 1 person on Cavaliers in 5. That would be Yaka.
Who the hell took Toronto in 6 that wasn't you?
You took Toronto in 6. You originally took the Cavs, and then after I talked you into it, you were like, yeah, you're right. The Cavs do normally shit the bed, and then you switched your pick.
I feel like I need the footage.
I remember this vividly.
This
You were
sounds
on the Cavs,
absolutely
you
impossible.
switched your
Absolutely
pick because
impossible. I would
100%
never
did.
support the Raptors in the playoffs.
You
This is
100%
horrible.
did.
I never said that I'm being framed.
No, you definitely
I did
did.
not say these words.
You are trying to make it seem like you didn't, but you
No, this is-
definitely did.
This is some Scooby-Doo. Take the mask off. It wasn't me.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Dylan's
You
been-
took them in 6 on this podcast. I'm sorry to say, Jesse, but anyways, Cleveland's up 2-0. They're looking to close it out in 5, like how Jake had it. Grab 1 at home, and yeah, that's that. Leave me alone. I made a mistake, Jesse. I sold you on a lie. I'm sorry.
He's lying.
I will
He's
show
lying,
you this
people.
podcast.
I would never support the Raptors like that. He's lying.
I don't know.
He's
Until I
spoiling
see
my
video
game.
footage of said pick, I
He's
have no
totally
opinion.
Cleveland sweep or Cleveland in 6.
Dylan has it written down in his little notebook that
And
you
he
picked the
lied.
Raptors in 6. So
He has-
Hold up, Jesse. Stop talking.
Obviously, Cleveland is garbage. Give me a Cleveland. You're right. You're right.
Thank you,
You're right.
bro.
You're right. Cleveland do be choking on some BS.
That's all they do.
It won't go to 7, but it will go to 6. I still got Cleveland.
So you're right.
Oh!
You're right.
I would never.
You were shitting on Cleveland, but you took them in 6. You're right.
I was like,
You're right. Cleveland's trash.
I
Give
let
me
it play
Cleveland
out.
in
I
6.
let the video play out. You're right. I got you right here in 6.
I was building up myself. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I-
Saw
really
Jesse
get
looking
that?
around like,
Shit,
wait.
Did I?
Oh,
I
shit.
just remembered you shitting on them, but you're right. You had them in 6.
I told you people, he's soiling my name.
He's right. He's right. You did have them in 6. All right. Next series that we have to talk about, the number 1 seed, Oklahoma City Thunder. Obviously, we were not able to make a pick on this because it's a play-in, because it's an 8 seed. They're up 1-0 on the Suns. I'm not even going to write this shit down. Does anyone not have the Thunder winning this series? Just
Yeah, but will the Suns win
Okay.
a game?
that's the question. I just wasn't going to write it down if we all had Thunder, because duh.
Because I have OKC sweep.
Yeah.
Me too. That's what I have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would pick a sweep too.
Okay, so we literally all don't even have.
Don't get me
You know
wrong.
what?
This Suns team literally plays
Lovely.
anybody else outside of OKC, they might win a game.
All right,
But because it's
here's one more.
OKC, I don't see him win.
The next series, which we all had going a decisive one way, which before we even had, let me rephrase. We all had it going one way, but then because of a now freak injury and an upset win,
Mm-hmm.
the Spurs and the Trailblazers in a 1-1 series, and Wemby's got a concussion.
Okay, I have a couple questions real quick. One, what did we all pick the Spurs to win in? Did we all pick a sweep?
Or sweep.
I literally have right here Spurs sweep Atlanta. From
From
three
all of it.
with a circle.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I felt like I picked.
And at the minimum, they can win in 5, but also none of us had Victor Wembanyama.
My second question before I say
anything
is does anybody know how long Wemby could be out for?
Okay, so he technically, all right, this is how it is. He has to, in 48 hours, he can be cleared if he passes their concussion protocol test.
Yes, that's what I saw.
Okay.
Which would be Friday. His game was last night. So
sometime tonight or tomorrow morning, yeah.
Yeah, because of the time of the concussion, he could play Friday.
Okay. So, all of that being said, I have two opinions. I have two different opinions here.
Okay.
Wemby comes back, does what he's been doing, no concussion or whatever, just no problem. Spurs win in 5. If he comes back next game, that is. Okay, let's just keep that in mind. I don't want to get my words twisted. If he comes back next game, Spurs win in 5. If Wemby's out for an extended time, regardless of what that may be, give me the Blazers in 7.
Okay, I wanna piggyback off that actually because I want to defend the Spurs without Wembanyama for a second. Okay.
Go ahead.
The Spurs without Victor Wembanyama off the bench, literally maybe 10 minutes ago, just had the 6th man of the year, Keldon Johnson, win the award.
I did see that.
Yep,
I did see that.
He's a dog. Dylan Harper coming off the bench, also a dog. You also on the court have Dylan Vassell, who even in the 3-point loss that they just had without Wembanyama playing, the last 10, 15 minutes, 16 points, 12 rebounds. You have De'Aaron Fox, who had 17 points. You have Stephen Castle, who had 18 points. I think even if Wembanyama is out a long period of time, I still trust the Spurs to win this series in 6 or 7. That's just me.
This is the issue. To get your
Jesse, go ahead before I chime in again, please.
To get your best players out there for San Antonio, you have to be playing 2016, 2015 Warriors basketball. You have to be running so small ball to get your best players out there at the same time because your best players are guards. Your 4 guards are your best players.
Yeah, you can't rely on, what's his name, Julian Champagne or whatever his name is.
Like Castle, Fox, the V name, because it sounds like Castle, but I think Vassell
and Castle.
And then there's one more guy.
Vassell, Castle, Fox, Keldon, Harper.
Like, you just have so much guard play that's why I made Wemby so perfect, because you can run short and he's out there and it doesn't matter.
100%. I just wanted to give a little credit to the rest of the Spurs.
But I still think they could do it in 5.
Yeah, they do have a good around lineup, even if Wemby's not there. And I hate to be that guy, but you're not going to get many games with Scoot Henderson scoring 31 points like he did. I'm just saying. I'm not.
Nope.
Scoot.
Nope. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna diss on you on that aspect. But look, what last night showed me was the Spurs really ain't all that without Wemby. That's what that showed.
We differ, and that's where me.
Don't get me wrong. Look. I'm not going to crap on what you guys just said and everything, and say that the Spurs are nothing. Don't get me wrong. They have a team. They still do. I get that. But sorry for the barking in the back.
You're good. But they're just trying to tell you that you're wrong too. But
what I really got, just my point in all this is, Wemby is that centerpiece. What their offense revolves around is that man alone. So without him in that offense, you don't have that. Your offense changes. Now you have to revolve around a certain aspect of your game instead of having that multi-aspect to it where it's inside, outside, mid-range. You know what I mean?
I think it's still the offense. I think it's defense.
I as much as you're not wrong, I think the offense is going to hurt more than their defense.
Yeah, but the main thing is, like Jake said, if it's a situation where Wemby's just out like a game or he luckily comes back Friday, he has
no, like Dylan said, now that Scoot Henderson's going to have to play out of his mind the rest of the series if that's going to be the case. No, it's not just Scoot.
It's Scoot and
the rest of the team. Yeah, you have it. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce. The guy starts the last. He had a 40-point game.
Danny Avdija.
Yes, thank you. You have to have people pop off. People have to play their role and people have to make their shots. I get that. But it's just one of those things where if Wemby's in, it's a clear Spurs game. Trailers 1-1. Okay, Wemby's back, series over.
Yeah.
Wemby's out for an extended time, I think the Blazers can keep in this series. That's just my extent of it.
Okay, so that's really just the only place where we differ is if you think of Wemby's out of extended period of time, me and Jesse think, okay.
They only won by a 3-pointer.
That's what I'm saying. So the Nuggets and the Trailblazers, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves are in a 1-1 series. It's competitive. We're not going to spend any time on them. Just thumbs up. Good basketball. But the last series to talk about, we have a 2-0 series lead, and a lot of people probably wouldn't have been expecting this. LeBron James and the Lakers have a 2-0 series lead over KD and the Rockets. Let me just hit a little hey.
Yeah, I think I'm the one that's hurting the most on this one.
Because man, does that feel good.
Pretty sure I picked Rockets in 5, didn't I?
Game 1, I was loving it. LeBron said, I'm going to dish the ball out for some reason. Help me out. Luke Kennard. He said, fuck it. I'm going to hit all the threes you give me. He said, I'm going to keep giving them to you. Game number 2, LeBron said, I'm going to put the ball in my hands a little bit more. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. And Marcus Smart had 25 points. Luke Kennard, 23 points. The boys are hooping. They're up 2-0. And all I'm going to say is, if you watch Luka and Austin Reeves on the bench, the way they were looking at LeBron game 1, like, if they come back after round 1 and the boys are back together, give me Lakers to the fucking championship. They want this ring for LeBron. They see it. They see it.
Antonio.
They saw what LeBron's doing. LeBron said, I don't care. I'm 41. I don't care. Fire me up. That's all I got to say. I'm hyped.
Jesse, you got anything to say before I talk?
Houston is so sorry. Houston is ridiculous, but they're not missing anybody, are they?
Nope. Bitches.
No, KD's been out.
KD played game fucking 2.
Marcus?
Yeah, on limited minutes, though.
No, he didn't.
No, he did. He played 40 minutes and 59
Did he?
seconds.
Okay.
How ridiculous is that?
Okay. All right, I didn't pay attention to the minutes game, dude.
My thing is,
I know he didn't play game 1.
Marcus Smart is not shooting 5 for 7 from the 3. Again.
You're not wrong.
Sorry,
Celtics Marcus Smart is not popping 7 threes.
Luke Kennard has like 52 points in 2 games.
They want it. They see it. I don't know where I can find this fucking speech that I know LeBron gave before game 1 that fired them up to be like, let's do it for him. The guy created his own teammate. Suck it, Eric. Why does Michael Jordan ever create his own teammate to throw him lobs in game 1 of the playoffs? Help me.
Rui Hachimura shot 3 for 6 from 3. This team is not playing how they normally do.
They're playing
they're not.
for LeBron.
Look.
Luka comes back and AR comes back. Good fucking luck.
Look, you're not gonna get AR or Luka back until at least the end of round 2.
No, AR will be back the beginning of round 2.
No.
Luka.
I thought AR was supposed to be out longer than Luka.
No, it's May 1st.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is like a week, like 8 days.
Look, okay, regardless, just listen to me, okay?
I'm listening.
I was wrong. Yes, I took Rockets in 5. LeBron, he's our MJ. We grew up watching that man dominate the NBA from the second we started watching it. I'll be the first to admit that, at least in my eyes, I haven't heard anyone else say anything. I was wrong. This series. They have made me eat my words in the first 2 games. The Lakers have taken a 2-0 lead after I picked the Rockets in 5. I thought the Lakers would get lucky winning 1. I was so bent on the fact that this was Luka and AR's team. And LeBron has reminded me that
he's LeBron.
When he's the last one left, he's LeBron James and anything can happen.
Thank you.
And yeah, at this point, I'm at a loss of words. I mean, what I had in mind is not happening by any means necessary. And hell, LeBron is going to be on his own the rest of this series at the very least, right?
Yeah.
This series, yeah. It's not
yeah.
changing.
So, hell, I wouldn't be surprised the Lakers winning 6 or 5. I mean, shit, the way this is going, the Rockets look lost, the Lakers look great, and it's just how it is. It's just the way things go. I was wrong.
Yeah. Jesse, I know I kind of took it away because we both have the Lakers there, but any thoughts on LeBron and the Lakers before we move on to the NFL draft?
LeBron wants to be the greatest point guard on the court, he can. If he wants to be the greatest shooting guard on the court, he can be. If he wants to be the greatest scorer, blocker, defender, rebounder, he can be whatever he wants to be. Because whatever version of Bron is showing up is the best player on the court. Unless Wemby's on it.
Okay. I think that's a great way to put it. We are gonna skip MLB because we're already at 55 minutes, and I don't need to keep you guys here for an hour and a half because you guys don't want to sit here for an hour and a half. So we're just gonna skip that, cut it out, and I'm gonna play the MLB intro, but we are moving into the NFL draft. Hey, I want to play it.
George Springer at the plate. He's in a position to tie the game up and possibly send this Blue Jays crowd into a frenzy. High fly ball.
I'm fine in the West.
Yeah, get Rick rolled, bitch. All right, let's get to it. NFL draft is tomorrow. Where's it at? Pittsburgh? Baltimore?
Pittsburgh.
Okay, that's what I thought. We got a couple of big things. Obviously, we know Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders, things like that. The quarterback class of Garrett Nesmeyer, Carson Beck, Drew Aller, Ty Simpson. Where will they end up? Obviously, the quarterbacks are, one of the biggest things. But I think just based off of how less talked about the bigger names have been, and how, honestly, in the last couple of weeks, I've seen the amount of mock drafts that have normally you just get the same thing every couple of weeks is a little bit different. There's been a lot of chaos. There's been a lot of name switching from top to bottom, from bottom to top. And I think we're going to see a lot of potential trades, a lot of potential shakeups, and a lot of potential picks that are not expected in this year's draft based off of said chaos that I just mentioned. This is when you guys would piggyback and you would.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking of what I want to say. All right.
You're just looking at me.
I don't know. I feel like this draft's pretty straightforward. Truly do.
I don't, because the Jets are the number 2 pick in the draft, and they still don't know if they want to take a linebacker or an edge.
The Jets are never going to know what they want. I mean, look. Living here in Michigan, I listen to 97. All I know is the Lions. The Lions have the 17th pick. I know what we want. I mean, when it comes to the rest of the NFL, this is a weak draft in my eyes.
Yeah, but they're still big.
Everything feels so straightforward.
You got Jeremiah Love. You got Averill Reese. You got Carnell.
I feel like all of those like top 10 picks are going to get exactly who they want because that's exactly what they need. That's just kind of where I'm at.
Jesse,
I'm not trying to dump on the pick.
What are your thoughts on the draft coming up tomorrow night in Pittsburgh?
It's going to take forever to get to 17.
I feel so opposite.
Well, just speak on it, because I know if
listen, this is what I have to say.
At least, what do you think the Lions are going to do?
I think the Lions are going to do some bullshit where they trade backwards.
Okay.
Try and go for some sleeper guys that everybody's not looking at. And then we're going to be like, oh, yeah, look at these starters.
Disagree wholeheartedly.
We're missing the playoffs again by this draft. That's how my feelings are going to be. I'm determining our entire season based off of this draft.
That's crazy.
And if we pick anything besides these 3 positions for our first.
All right, let me wait. Let me write them down. What are the 3 positions the Lions need to take? Okay.
Listen, if you guys don't think Kirby Joseph's touching the damn field again, you better get a safety that's worth it.
Okay, so safety.
I can agree on that. Okay, safeties is something we need.
Safety's
you
one.
need an edge. to help.
Agree. Okay.
Edge.
Safety, edge. Yep.
Okay, number
What?
3.
If you want Panay to be going back to left, you're going to need a right.
We need a right tackle.
So those are the only 3 places we should be attacking. If I see a linebacker, we're not making the playoffs.
Safety,
Right now.
edge, right tackle. Beautiful. I know that was backwards.
We
for you
take
guys,
a
but
linebacker. If we take any position aside from one of those, I'm telling you, we're missing the playoffs.
4 is anything else
I mean,
equals no playoffs.
see, I mean, just to like slightly piggyback off what Jesse
I
said.
got
man,
it down.
I mean, if we miss the playoffs with the
Jesse.
team, if we miss the play, regardless of how this draft
Would you
goes,
like this?
just
Okay, I'll give it to you.
regardless of how this draft goes, we miss playoffs this year with the schedule we've been gifted. Hope's lost. I mean, this is just a franchise.
No, I agree with
curse.
Jake. If we miss playoffs with this schedule, we're
Hope.
fucking bad.
We're cursed. This franchise is cursed to where we'll just never win anything, and I'm just gonna have to suffer through it in hopes that maybe it'll happen by accident one year. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
helmet catch.
yeah,
Trust
like how
me,
the
when the
how all
Lions
the
are up-
04 Pistons fans felt, how it just happened, and nobody expected it, but it happened.
Well, trust
That's
me
how
that
I'm gonna
when-
have to feel that.
When the Lions are up at pick number 17, I will be sitting in front of my TV like this. And if anything is not what I fucking see, there will be problems.
We all agree that like those are the positions we need, right?
No,
Like,
I completely agree.
If I had
Okay.
to put them in order, it's tackle, edge, safety.
really, you're gonna go offense before
I will
defense?
go tackle first thing because
That's
your
important.
offense has all your weapons.
Defense wins championships, though. I mean,
Look me in
we
my
have
face.
an offense.
Look me in my face, Jake.
I'm looking at you in your face.
Honestly, the whole line is trash, but your whole team is built around scoring the ball. That's what your whole team is
Okay,
built
I
around.
get that. I
Scoring
get
the
that.
ball. Hold on.
But like,
Hold on.
okay, I'll wait.
You have so many holes to fix, you might as well fix the side that you know the best because you might not have a cornerback that's worthy of even being a one. You got
Yeah.
one on his way to jail. You got
Until-
one that's never touched the field since you drafted him. You got
Yeah.
2 broken safeties. You got
Yeah.
a D-line that can't get QB pressure. You don't have a defense. You're
Shit,
Cincinnati.
I can't agree with Jesse. I mean, I want to disagree, but shit, I can't.
I mean, I get it. I mean, we don't have a fucking defense. But look, we've been a team who's been top 5 in scoring in the NFL in the last 4 seasons.
And you know where it
So
got
we
us?
can put up points, no problem. But unless your defense is stopping the other team from scoring, it doesn't matter how many fucking points you put up.
Tell that
You
to
can put up
Jalen Hurts.
30, you can put up 40 points a game.
With his
But if
ring.
your defense is giving up 45, it doesn't matter.
Look, next podcast, we'll come on here. We'll be able to talk about how the draft went, how the Lions drafted, and you'll be able to make your consensus on how we truly feel. But before we get the hell out of here, we are at least going to get to picks. And those are MLB picks. And for the first time in the history of any picks in this podcast, Jake's in first place. So clap, 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 clap. You know what, Jake? Just because I love you so much, I'll give you a round of applause.
No.
Thank you.
He's waited over a year for this.
Been here about a year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Look me in my face.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Again. Just because he gets 1 week, we will not clap for him because next week he won't be there.
So I should have maybe just hit like a.
Yeah, it's a fun lasting for now. For now.
Or maybe like a, or maybe
Maybe from okay, all right.
Maybe
I see where the
for-
energy is at. I
just
mean,
like
who maybe
the
once
MLB.
maybe from once in our
or maybe
lives.
like,
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, huh? Huh?
or
Maybe,
like-
maybe,
What?
maybe I
What?
know what's happening in the MLB. Who
Or
knows?
maybe it's like, oh my God, guess what? Jake's in first place. You know? Maybe it's like we're freaking out.
I would rather have either of the first 2 options before that.
The office
but-
is burning down. Jake's in first. Ah!
Jake's in first place. Jesse said it.
crazy. I can't remember the last time we let that clip play all the way to the end there. That's wild.
Yeah, that's how my head is right now.
That's where Jesse's currently at. All right. Game number 1. We have the oldest rivalry in the second oldest rivalry. That would be Yankees Red Sox. The Dodgers and the Giants.
Oh yeah, hold on. I had something to say. When you do these games, could you please notify me which game it is?
I have the first 2 weeks. I truly have. If it's game 1, game 2, game 3.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. Only because before the season started, and I know Jake might remember this, Tyler was literally on my ass about, like, make sure you are doing that. So
Yeah, specifics about each game. Yeah.
This is game number 3 of the series. It's currently 1-0 Giants, so it could either be 1-1 or 2-0.
Game 3, but it's 1-1
Yes.
or 1-0.
Yes. But the pitching matchup is...
We know the pitchers for 3 are they're better.
But the pitching matchup is Tyler Glasnow and Logan Webb, 2 aces.
Okay, so they're both their aces.
Yes.
Give me Glass.
Okay, Glass and the Dodgers for Jesse.
Who's home?
San Francisco. Oh my God, this is amazing. I didn't even realize. Okay, continue.
Give me the Dodgers.
Damn it. Jake, I'm trying to get a lead on you. San Fran. Logan Webb and the boys. Rafael Devers.
Is that really all it took?
Hey,
That's all I had to do.
you either beat him or lose to him, but
I don't want to ride with them, but I am taking the Dodgers.
That's crazy.
You do not join them.
I'm on a 5-1. It doesn't matter about this one. All right. I'm going to be winning anyway.
Game number 2, I just mentioned them, but didn't even realize that they're currently in a series. So we got game 3 of their series. The New York Yankees are playing the Boston Red Sox, the other great rivalry in baseball. Just call it rivalry week, for fuck's sake. Cam Schitler's on the mound against
Schnittler. Schnitt. Put some respect on it.
Yeah. The last time I talked
Does
shit
anyone
about
see an N? There's no N.
No, there's no N.
S-C-H-L-I-T-L-E-R.
Jesse's just trying to not talk crap about him. Yep. You're right, Dylan. Don't worry.
Schitler.
Yep. Schitler. Yep. You're not wrong.
Going up against Peyton Toll.
As someone who has the Red Sox ace on his fantasy team and has watched him get clapped 2 straight games in a row, the Red Sox are not as good as I thought they'd be this year.
Yeah, but for some weird reason, they've won 6 out of the last 8 games, and they are on a 5-game winning streak.
To me, it don't matter. Give me the Yankees in this one. Give me Schitler to beat the Red Sox. I mean, I don't like the Yankees. I just want this to be straightforward. I'm not a Yankees guy. I'm a Red Sox guy between these teams, but the Red Sox haven't shown me much this year.
This week.
The last time I picked Cam Schitler to win, I'm pretty sure I was right. So I'm like, give me Schitler again.
All right, Jesse, are you just going to keep fading Jake, or are you going to ride the Yankees?
This is an experimental week. He keeps picking the teams I want to pick, but we're trying to get ahead. So we were going Red Sox.
Okay, I will say I was actually going to go Red Sox here only because the Red Sox may not be the best team, but for some reason, whenever they play the Yankees, they like to try. So I'm taking Boston.
I'm all of a sudden the villain in this.
No, Jake, you're not the villain. I'm trying to
I just rolled with you last game.
And I got to test it. If this week goes bad and I'm like 4-3, I won't come for you like this again.
I mean, who knows? I probably had one of those rare weeks where I did good. You're not wrong. I get it.
Yeah.
You're picking the teams I want to pick. So
game number 3, we have a hometown team taking on a team that is surprisingly still at the top of their division. The Detroit Tigers and Framber Valdez are going to take on Andrew Abbott and the Cincinnati Reds.
Give me the Tigers.
Give me the Reds. Jesse? I was going to pick them regardless.
Is Abbott a righty or lefty?
He's a righty.
Abbott is a righty.
God, this
he wants to pick the Tigers.
He wants to pick the Tigers, but he doesn't want to pick you. We all understand.
No. It's the bullpen issues now.
Sure.
Oh, my God.
He's going to fade you just because you said that.
Give me the fucking Reds.
All three.
Give me a full sweep island on this week. I don't give a
If I go 0-3 and you go 3-0 just because of my damn ego,
Just
I'm
'cause
gonna
of your
respect me.
I won't respect you. I agree with you. I just can't be on the same ship today.
That's crazy. That's
Rick's
absolutely
pettiness.
wild. Last year, it was like me and Jesse were on the same page every fucking time for some reason. Now it's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not.
He
picking-
doesn't like to see, and you'll learn this with Jesse, because I've actually had to learn this the hard way. You'll be on the same team as Jesse, but the second all of a sudden he sees that you're in first place, there's a switch.
I don't know you.
There's
Who
a
are
switch
you?
that flips.
I get blinders. I'm just rage.
I'll ride with him all year, and all of a sudden I'm back in first, and Jesse will fade me, and I'll be like, what the hell? And he's like, it's not personal. It's business. I'm like, what the fuck?
All you have to do is have that position of first, and I want a blue turtle.
He's coming for your neck.
Alexa, shut up.
All right, that's all we got here for Ride the Tide. If you're curious, the Pistons are winning 18-13 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
I'm gonna go turn it on the second we get out done with
It's
this.
on ESPN, kiddo.
Yeah, I know.
Go.
Yeah,
Both games tonight are on ESPN.
No,
The Tigers
Peacock,
Thank you,
are losing
thank you.
ABC, YouTube, Peacock,
Amazon Prime.
Prime. There's been a lot of places.
I'll be illegally streaming it on my Twitch, just to let you know.
No, he won't.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I don't have a Twitch. All right, relax.
Yeah, all 4 people are gonna come over and watch your stream.
That's crazy, dog.
You didn't have to do them like that. We know the numbers, okay? You didn't have to do
It was at least 8. All right.
that. 8.
Jake said double my shit. Respect on it.
Divide it by 2 and divide that by 2, and then you have your friends. Continue forward. 2 homies watching you from 2 screens next to
You
each
guys
other.
suck.
Doesn't count.
That's it. I'm signing off. See you guys.
I'm sorry.
All right, thank you guys for watching the pod. I mean, it was a little bit of a long one, but that's how playoff season goes. You guys know how this shit operates.
Fraction of the length of like football season.
I mean, hell, I even cut off fucking baseball for this. So, check us out around the Tide 586 over on X, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all platforms on the Tide 586. Like, follow, subscribe. We'll see you next Wednesday. We will be full speed ahead with playoffs until they're over. You might have some baseball. It might get cut out. It depends how much we care about what we're talking about. That's kind of what happens. So, draft also will be done, so you'll be able to talk about that next week as well. So you'll get your draft recap, you'll get your playoff recap. Just join us next week. Join us Wednesday. We'll see you next time. I'm Big Billy and Johnny. That's the Wander. We'll see you.